Oh, yeah. You know what that noise is? That's our attic. Got bees in the attic. I'm going up there. My wife is a hoarder. There is crap up there, laid upon layer of crap. My wife is the most organized, together, focused human being I've ever known. Until you get into our attic, and it's just this big wall of crap. She goes up there yesterday, looking through the crap. And in the crap, she finds bees. Well, whenever there's a bee or a bird or a snake or a sparrow or a bear or an intruder, it's always up to Dad, which I'm fine with. I kill all the bugs in the house. But I need to know how to kill bees in the attic. And my man, Andy Amrine, who under false pretense sold me a snowblower in a region of the country that has no snow, joins us live. Hi, Andy. What's up, brother?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
You take returns on that stuff, man.
No, never.
See, Patrick?
No. Sorry, can't do that. Not on snowblowers.
All right, my man. Help me out with the bees in the attic. And then we have Patrick has a question.
I was chuckling with your introduction there. That was pretty.
Yeah.
That's a good story. Okay,
Sure.
bees in the attic.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a couple things you can do. Most importantly, for help would be identifying what kind of bee you have, because there's different bees, and you do different things for different bees. I'm betting that if these are bees in your attic, they're either carpenter bees or they're yellow jackets. Would be my top two choices for bees in an attic. Both carpenter bees and yellow jackets are trying to find their homes, finding their nests and so forth, though, and taking care of them. Yeah, it's going to be critical because they're not going to go away if you just ignore them. Honeybees normally aren't going to do anything like this in an attic. But, so you have a couple options. Either try dealing it yourself or calling an exterminator who's going to come in there, put on a suit, crawl up there, find out the bees where they are, and go after the nest itself. Now, if you're willing to do that and crawl up there and find the nest, there's some amazing bee powders that are very, very good inside walls, inside the attics, that are going to do a lot better than just a spray. When you use a bee spray will hit a bee, coat the bee, kill the bee. So if you're outside and you get one of those cans that shoot 20 feet and you're spraying up where you think the nest is and so forth, okay, it's going to kill what it hits, but it doesn't really do much. Well, when you get the bee dust, on the bad side, it doesn't spray 20 feet. It only sprays about an inch, but it's very good at fumigating when you have a nest in a wall, in the wood, or in the ground. And a lot of times your yellow jackets are in the ground, and it's a ground bee, or if it's in the wall, you have a hole in the wall, and you take the bee dust and you just squeeze the bottle a couple of times, and think about dust in a spray bottle. It's a fumigator. So it creates that dust, it fumigates into the whole nest and wipes out the whole nest. It's the same thing if the yellow jackets are in the ground, you pump the dust into the ground and it creates a dust, a fumigator, and it suffocates and kills the whole nest. Does a very, very good job. You call an exterminator, they basically are doing the same thing. They're finding a nest, or they're drilling a hole in the wall to where they think it is, and they fumigate the wall, wiping out the whole nest itself.
Wow.
So that's the better ways. But another option for you, if you know that if it's a carpenter bee, which is a darker, larger color bee than yellow jackets, and just like the name is, it's a yellow and it has the black stripes and so forth on it. If you don't want to go to that extreme, they make traps. They make a yellow jacket trap, or they make a carpenter bee trap. And even if you just open up the door to the attic and you set a couple of these traps up in there, you're going to catch hundreds of bees in just the trap. Now, over the course of a week or two, checking the trap and, redoing the trap, you may be able to get the majority of the bees, but chances of you wiping out the nest are not feasible. So it would be putting a trap up there is going to help you control the bees. But if you really want to get the whole nest, then you set traps, take care of a lot of them, and then crawl up there, find the nest, use the powder.
I might just move. You know what? This is too much for me, man. I might just move, man. I'm just going to sell the damn house and move.
Yeah. That's an option too.
Patrick has a question. Hold on, Andy. Go ahead, Pat.
Andy, the bee dust, is that safe for your other pets? What if you got dogs and cats around?
No. It's a poison.
Not many dogs go up in the attic.
Yeah, well,
no, but if you're doing your yard, if you got spots.
But it's a controlled use.
Yeah, Patrick.
You're not spraying the whole yard. You're spraying one spot.
Pay attention,
when you're going
Patrick.
after a yellow jacket nest in the ground, you do it when the sun is not up. So normally your dog's not out there when the sun's not up. So you're doing it after the sun sets or before the sun comes up. This way, the bees are in the nest. If you try and do this in the middle of the day, you're suicidal, because all the bees are flying around you. So you do it after dark. You go out to the nest and you pump the dust into it.
Nice.
And then if you want to cover it with a bucket or a stone or something, and you're done, you're finished.
This is all making me tired, man. I'm just gonna get a pan and beat the hell out of them later today.
Well, you had a big nest last year up on a tree, didn't you?
Yeah, I beat the hell out of it and tore down the nest and didn't call anyone, and they went away. Hell with them.
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
Patrick,
there you go, and you're still alive.
That's right. Patrick, what's up, man?
Hey, well, so Andy, another problem we're seeing. It's the spotted lanternflies, man. The little ones are popping up everywhere.
Is that true?
Yes, they are. Yeah. Just wait until August.
Oh.
You're going to have millions of them because then they're the adults. Then you're jumping around. Right now, they're babies. The nests are hatching, and they were scheduled to hatch the first week of May.
Yeah, Patrick.
So they're right on target. This year is going to be twice of what last year was. So whatever you remember from the end of summer last year, double that. That's what is anticipated for the spotted lanternfly for this year. Now, double what you saw last year. But on the flip side, this should be about the end of it to any major degree. Think back to the stink bugs. The stink bugs, the first year, people were talking about it. The second year, everyone was freaking out. The third year, oh my God, the world was going to end.
Not for me.
And then the next year, you can see anything. And that's because Mother Nature takes over, and the birds start eating it, and the rest of the insects start eating it, and everything else. So, do they hurt some species of trees? Absolutely. If you had a vineyard, I'd be scared to death for this year because that's prime, food for the spotted lanternfly.
So what can you do to stop it?
Yeah, real quick, we're out of time here. Real quick, what do you do with them?
There's nothing.
Nothing.
You can spray them when you see them. There's no way of preventing them. So deal with it.
Andy, you're the man.
We try.
Hey, do you want to buy a snowblower?
Sure. I'll give you $10.
$10. The man. All right.